is I always conceived of the film as a suicide mission because it was based on the Vietnam vets were the worst treated veterans in the history of America. They vilified them and rejected them. Why they didn't ask to go there, and they made their lives misery. And I mean, veterans told me once they landed at McGuire Airport, and there were guys with signs saying "baby killers, women killers," and they threw human feces at them, and they threw dead rabbits, and they threw dolls soaked in blood all over them, and they just came back and they had no place to go. In the past, veterans like World War II veterans were celebrated. Welcome home, bands were playing, big banners, welcome home, whatever the name of that. Like this one, that they just didn't have any place. They had no place to go. They were rejected. And what happened was the statistics were horrible. In 1980, 1,000 Vietnam veterans tried to commit suicide. A third of them were successful. Can you imagine? A third every month. 350 Vietnam veterans committed suicide because nobody wanted them, and they just felt they were lost. There was no hope for them. I mean, you ever heard of such a thing? I mean, I was horrified when I read this, and so I based, in effect, that town was like a microcosm of America. The way the Americans treated their veterans, this town treated Rambo. And so I always saw it as a suicide mission. And when we first did that ending, when the Green Beret colonel comes in, he says to him, "You made me, you created me, now you kill me." And of course he couldn't. He pulls his gun out, but he can't kill him. But he has the gun, and Rambo reaches out because he's lying there, and he grabs the gun and he pulls the trigger and blows himself away. So we did it. It was very effective. It was a great scene. He performed. The whole last scene was just fantastic. And we did the scene. We finished it. And then Sylvester came up to me and he said, "Ted, can I talk to you for a second?" I said, "Sure. What's up?" He said, "We put this character through so much. He was pursued by him. The police abuse him. He's running through icy water. They shoot him in the arm, and he has to sew himself up. He has dog sick on him. He has to jump off cliffs into the trees to escape." He said, "And now we're going to kill him?" He said, "The audience are really going to hate us, Ted. They're going to hate you. They're going to hate you and me if we do this." And I said, "Well, you have a point." Anyways, I said, "I understand." But anyway, so I've been niggling at the back of my head. Anyway, I said, he attacks this town like it's the kind that he was trained to smash a Vietnamese town. He attacks the town. And I said, these people behave so badly to him. If he now commits suicide, Harry Carey, they only have one. And that's what was bothering me all the time. That people in that town would have won. They'd have killed, just the way they kill those 350 a month. They would have killed Rambo. And I said, "You're right. That's what I feel." He said, "You're absolutely right, Ted." I said, "Look, I know exactly how to finish the film." I said, "We'll do it all in one shot, coming down to police stations, seeing the sheriff being loaded in the ambulance. You know he's not, and he's still alive, and etc. And we dolly after him down the street with everybody watching." I designed that shot. Well, the producers came. "What the hell are you doing, kotcheff?" I says, "I'm shooting an alternate ending." "Shooting an alternate ending?" He says, "You're over scheduled and over budget to begin with. Anyway, we always agree this is a suicide mission. You know, you can't have the money to do it. Now stop it." I said, "You two producers can kiss my Royal Canadian. Get away from here." I said, I have a suspicion that we didn't have an American distributor. And when the American distributor sees this film and they buy it, they're going to make us change the ending. And then you'll be kissing my ass, thanking me because otherwise we'd have to come up here in March with the whole crew and shoot a whole new ending. So let me do this. It's only going to take me 2 hours. And so I said, "Go away, leave me alone. Get out of here." And so I shot this ending. And then, of course, just, oh my prophetic soul, when the Orion, the lovely head of Orion, Mike Medavoy, he's a chum of mine. He saw the film and they bought it immediately. But he said, and they had the two producers, they said, "Only one thing You've got to change the ending. Oh, my prophetic soul. I looked at them, and they said, no, don't make us do anything. This is a suicide mission. That's what we want. They had a terrible argument. Almost broke into a fist fight. I had to break it up. One of the men was going to leap across the desk and punch the Mike Medaway. So finally they agreed that they would test the film and collect the cards. They do that to all, as you know, they do that to all films. They test them. And they have screenings. So there were about 200 people in the audience, or 300. It was big. It was quite big. It was about this size, big. And it was in a suburban theater in Las Vegas. Well, I knew that the film that was really working. They were yelling at the screen, "Look out! Look out! I'm always right behind you!" Yelling at the screen. It was so involved with him and the picture. And then he commits Harry Carey. You could have heard a pin drop in the theater. Dead silence. And then a voice came. If the director of this movie is in this theater, let's string him up from the nearest lamppost for killing Remo. So I said to my wife, let's get the hell out of here before they hang me. So I left. And then they collected all the cards from all the audience. There were 200 cards. They going through them. And all the cards were the same. This is the best action picture I've ever seen. But how can you kill Remo? Underlined exclamation marks. And every card was the same. I could see the consternation grow on the faces of the two producers. So I said, well, boys, don't get depressed or sad. In my back pocket, I just happen to have this other ending. And that's how so the ending is there, the one you see. Anyways.